Jared Anderson. We got to get you in on the conversation. Here we are, your hometown. You've been making the rounds this morning, doing a bunch of interviews. Toledo welcoming you with open arms home. Here we go, July 1st. How excited are you? What does this mean? Can you even put it into words?
Wow. Where do I start? Like you said, I've been making my rounds, going around. I'm just happy to be here. People been stopping midway through the traffic, to say hi, just to speak to me, take pictures, whatever the case is. So, I'm feeling so loved and embraced. So it means everything to me. I plan to put on a great show, bring everybody out, have everybody out in their nice Sunday clothes and dressing all nice. So I just plan to hopefully show the kids and show the city, man, that we still fighting, we still one of the biggest small cities in the nation, man, and the world gonna know us.
Did you ever think growing up here that this would happen? Because a lot of people, they know right away, this is my mindset, this is what I'm destined to do. Walking the streets of Toledo as a kid, did you say, hey man, one day it's on?
Nah, not even close, not at all. I had a lot of other ambitions, but that was not one. Maybe about 14 or 15, I seen it, I seen that it was a possibility, and I went in head first with it, and here we are today, I think that those few people that you see out here, in the crowd today are the people that helped me get there, they pushed me to get there, they called my phone and they stopped me from going to parties, events, and all those other things, man, to make sure that I got here to this day, to this point right here, so that I can make the whole city proud.
Antonio, what is it about Jared that is so special, like many of the other champions that you've promoted? Speaking to the mic there, promoter man.
I just see a work ethic, you know what I'm saying? And I can, like I say, Bob been doing this for over 50 years, and I've been doing it for about 34 years. And you can just feel it, you can see the work ethic. I mean, I watch him work with the younger guys and they running. Jared finished first with them, like if he don't outrun these smaller guys. And it's just determination and the way he prepares himself. He's just I'm always right and I'm gonna do it, and he just right all the time. Even when he's wrong, he just feel he right. You know what I'm saying? But I just love that will in him, just like, Tom, we gonna get there. And I push him hard, I stay on him and telling me great stories all the time about, the preparation. And, he act like he don't hear you, but then you see the results, you know what I'm saying? But he's stubborn.
Bob, I want to ask you the same thing, Bob. To you, what does Jared bring to the table that is so special? In all the years of boxing, now seeing Jared at the point of his career where he's at, what makes him so special?
Well, number one, he's incredibly talented. But, there are talented fighters all around who don't project to the public. One thing Jared has learned is boxing is entertainment. So not only must you excel in the ring, you have to entertain the people and connect to the people. And Jared has the ability and to do it and the will to do it. Now that's why, one of the reasons why fighters like Muhammad Ali and George Foreman became as popular as they did. Not only were they talented, but they were able to connect to the public. And Jared has that quality, both as a fighter and as somebody who the public has taken to and will take into even more as they get to know him.
Jared, we got thank yous from the crowd. Jared, how does that make you feel to hear Antonio and Bob talk about you like that? And you can be honest here. We're amongst friends and the millions watching.
Oh, well, since we can be honest, and you know what I'm saying, you lying. First of all. Let's start with that. You a liar over here. Tell me what I lied about. That's later conversation, but I know that, I know. You know, it's just amazing to hear those speak so high of me, you know, have high praises for me and, you know, expect the best out of me. I'm pushing for it, you know, I'm working for it every day. And with their help, you know, with the back of them, their resources and stuff like that, I can only imagine what I can do. You know, the sky's the limit, and we just ready for them big fights.
Big fights are coming. Last time we saw you was just in April. You were literally in the ring in April, put on a huge show against George Arias. He didn't get off the stool. Here we are
And the
again.
councilwoman was there, right?
You were there. I heard you.
Sharing
Everyone heard me.
Yeah. You came out, you gave me notes. You were maybe you can say it like that. You should try it like this. I remember. I'll never forget that one. But last April, you put on a show a couple months ago, and here we are again. And I guess, you know, the opponents get better and tougher every time. And this is going to be a great fight. April, May, June, July 1. That's not a long time in between fights. You stay in shape like that? Ready to go?
Of course, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
There you go.
You know, I'm gonna continue to push for it. You know, I've been in the gym going crazy. As you can see, my body shows it, my fight shows it, my power shows it. So I'm gonna just keep pushing, you know, and stay on track so that this train keep on going.
I cannot tell you how excited I am for fight week. As Bob mentioned, the card is just absolutely stacked. Toledo is coming out in full force. We are going to put on a show July 1st. As I said, tickets go on sale at 1 p.m. Eastern today. Councilwoman, I want to come to you again because not only is the mayor a boxing aficionado, you were at his last fight. You wanted to make sure Jared coming to July 1 in Toledo was ready. He's ready. Are you ready?
I am ready. I stay ready just like Jared does because one thing for certain and two for sure, I support my town, I support everyone in it, and especially those that I know where they came from. So when we talk about Jared coming here and fighting here, look, everyone heard me shouting. Everybody saw me on TV. I shouted the loudest. I embarrassed myself in front of Bob Arum, and he loved it. So it was a great opportunity to see the Jab win the fight, and Jared did well there, and I know that everyone in Toledo is going to come up and come out to this fight. It's going to be amazing. We have a lot of stuff going on that day, but this is my priority for that day is to make sure that Jared comes home and has a good homecoming.
Now listen, Jared, I've asked this of a lot of fighters fighting in their hometown. Have you assigned somebody in your circle out here to make sure they're taking care of tickets? Because I imagine your phone is going to be blowing up. There's only, 9,000 seats in the venue? They're all going to be gone by 1 o'clock today, but I don't want you answering your phone saying, I got you 2, I got a pair for you, I need 6, I need 8. Who, are you ready for that phone to blow up later today?
I'm just so happy that you spoke and said tickets are on sale at 1 p.m. I have got non-stop calls and texts and statuses, and my mom calling me, my dad calling me, such and such been hitting me up, Larry from back in the day hitting me up, and everybody else, man. So tickets go on sale at 1 p.m., man. Everybody watching, if you're not watching, it's definitely gonna go in the video, and y'all will see this, man. 1 p.m. the tickets go on sale. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets right now. They will go, man. July 1st, make sure y'all be there.
Stop texting them for tickets. That's putting it bluntly. Listen, anybody else before we wrap it up? Antonio, Bob, you have any last comments about July 1st here in Toledo?
Jerry Addison will be heavyweight champion of the world.
As we get closer to July 1st, you're going to read about this and see on social media because this is a special event because of the fact that we have 4 undefeated heavyweights with tremendous knockout records fighting each other, the best fighting the best. It's going to be an incredible card, and it's a tribute to this city because as the mayor told me, and I didn't know before, I must admit, Jack Dempsey knocked out Jeff Swiller to win the heavyweight championship. So that's a lot of history, and even happened before I started promoting. Before I was born.
Wait, Bob, that fight was in 1919. Are you sure it wasn't yours? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was your fight, Bob. We'll have to look it up. Hey, I need your microphone for a second, Mayor, because I'm gonna go off script a little bit. Not that I ever have a script, but I look out into the crowd here, and DeAndre Ware is with us. DeAndre, I want to bring you up. DeAndre is on the card with us in Toledo. Come on up here. Jared, stand up with us. Listen, how exciting, DeAndre, is it for you to be here with us in Toledo and fighting on Jared's card?
I just want to say, Jared,
Sit down, guys. It's fine. Sit down.
I'm proud of you. I remember back boxing at the pile. Well, before that, he was a little guy, little guy, and we used to get on you all the time. But started getting older, got to sparring and stuff, and I used to put my mouthpiece out there. Like, you can't hit the mouth with my mouthpiece, can't knock it out. Can't do that no more. But yeah, I'm just proud of you, man. I thank you for this opportunity, man. I want to fight on this card. I'm thankful for fighting here, fighting in front of my family, my friends, and fans, everybody. I'm happy, man.
For those of you who don't know, DeAndre serves here locally in Toledo on the fire department, risking his life day in and day out. And I don't know if many of you here know this, but back in September 2020, Top Rank Boxing was the first professional sport to create a bubble during the pandemic. The NBA and others followed suit based on the work that Top Rank was doing. And in September 2020, DeAndre came to Las Vegas. He was on one of our cards. And Top Rank's very own Pete Susans collapsed prior to a fight during the Fighter Commission inspections. The first person to jump in and save Pete's life, DeAndre Ware. Sports Illustrated did a remarkable story on you saving his life. I know the entire Top Rank organization, obviously, very grateful. But let's go back to September 20 for just a minute, man. What was going through your head when you saw Pete hit the floor?
Well, first off, I was sitting on my way. Heard a big commotion, thought guys, weigh-ins, guys are tired, guys want to eat. I thought some guys just had some bad blood or something. But I sat out there for a minute, and I'm like, let me go in here and see what's going on. So I go and I see Pete laying there, and doctor was on him, and I'm like, instantly, I'm just like, I gotta
You
see
jumped
what
in
I can
right
do.
away and began CPR. You were the first one to begin CPR.
Yeah, I asked the doctor, I'm like, you want me to do CPR? I told him I was a firefighter. He said, no, you have a fight. I said, no, I'm not worried about that. So he said, go ahead. I went and instantly started doing CPR on him. While doing it, they said he started to have a pulse. Long story short, I saved his life.
Attaboy. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I think we'd be amiss if we didn't bring you up. Toledo's own DeAndre will be on the card. Jared, any last words, brother? We're here promoting your show. July 1st, tickets on sale at 1 o'clock today. How pumped are you?
Man, I'm super excited, man. Just happy to see all the familiar faces, all the friends, all the family. The cameras is good and all, but I'm doing this for the city. I'm doing this for the people that's here, that's doing this. I'm doing this for the people that don't got phones in their hands, that are out there in the world right now trying to fight to survive right now. I've been fighting to survive for a long time. And now I don't have to do that. I want to show that hopefully one day you guys don't have to do that too. Like, just keep fighting, man. Keep striving to be better, and y'all gonna get it for sure.
It's going down.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, brother. It's great to be with you. All right, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. Tickets are on sale today, 1 o'clock Eastern. Saturday, July 1st, from the Huntington Center here in Glass City, Toledo, Ohio. Councilwoman, Mayor, thank you for being here. DeAndre, thank you.